Ketamine, first synthesized in 1962, emerged as a synthetic compound with intriguing properties. It was developed by scientists who were exploring new anesthetics that could be safer and more effective than existing options. Its initial purpose was as an anesthetic, a way to induce a controlled state of unconsciousness. This was particularly important for surgeries, where managing pain and consciousness is crucial. This made it invaluable in human and veterinary medicine, particularly in surgical settings. Veterinarians found it especially useful for its rapid onset and safety profile in animals. However, ketamine's effects extended beyond simple sedation. Researchers began to notice its potential for treating other conditions. It revealed a unique ability to alter perception and consciousness, creating experiences that were both compelling and perplexing. These effects hinted at its potential use in treating mental health disorders. These psychoactive effects quickly attracted attention beyond the medical community. Scientists and mental health professionals started to explore its potential for treating depression and PTSD. Ketamine found its way into recreational settings, becoming associated with altered states of consciousness, dissociation, and vivid hallucinations. Its ability to induce these states made it popular in the underground party scene. It earned nicknames like Special K and Cat Valium, reflecting its dual nature as both a medical tool and a recreational substance. These street names highlighted its widespread use and the cultural impact it had. This dichotomy would shape the trajectory of ketamine research for decades to come. The medical community continued to study its therapeutic benefits, while society grappled with its recreational misuse. As its recreational use grew, so too did concerns about its potential for abuse and long-term effects. Parents, educators, and policymakers became increasingly worried about its impact on young people. This led to stricter regulations and a stigma that cast a shadow over ketamine's therapeutic potential. Despite these challenges, the medical community remained hopeful about its benefits. Despite these challenges, scientists and clinicians continued to explore the drug's unique properties, recognizing that within its mysterious nature lay the potential for groundbreaking medical breakthroughs. They believed that with careful study and controlled use, ketamine could revolutionize treatments for various conditions. The story of ketamine took an unexpected turn in the late 20th century, marking the beginning of a significant transformation in its perception and use. Researchers began to uncover compelling evidence suggesting that this drug, often relegated to the realm of clubs and parties, could offer profound benefits for individuals grappling with severe mental health conditions. This was a surprising revelation that challenged the existing stigma surrounding ketamine. Small preliminary studies hinted at ketamine's rapid and potent antidepressant effects, particularly in cases where traditional treatments had failed. These early findings were promising and sparked curiosity and hope within the medical community. This sparked a wave of new research, shifting ketamine's image from a recreational drug to a potential lifesaver. Researchers and clinicians began to explore its potential more rigorously, leading to a surge in scientific interest and funding. the medical community began to recognize that its unique mechanism of action, distinct from conventional antidepressants, held promise for revolutionizing the treatment of major depressive disorder and other mental health challenges. This was a groundbreaking discovery that opened new avenues for treatment. This marked a paradigm shift in psychiatry, challenging existing notions about the nature of depression and the possibilities for treatment. The potential for rapid relief with ketamine contrasted sharply with the slow-acting nature of traditional therapies. The focus shifted from long-term therapies with gradual effects to the potential for rapid relief with ketamine. This shift was particularly significant for patients who had been suffering for years without finding effective treatment. This newfound hope, particularly for those who had endured years of suffering with limited success from traditional treatments, fueled a growing demand for access to ketamine therapy. Patients and doctors alike began to advocate for its wider availability. However, the transition from club drug to medical marvel was not without its challenges. Regulatory hurdles, ethical considerations, and the need for further research presented significant obstacles that had to be navigated carefully. The initial excitement surrounding ketamine's potential was tempered by the need for rigorous scientific investigation. Large-scale clinical trials were conducted to assess its efficacy and safety in treating conditions like major depressive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. The results were striking. Ketamine demonstrated remarkable efficacy in rapidly reducing depressive symptoms, often within hours of administration, in patients who had not responded to other forms of treatment. This rapid-acting nature distinguished ketamine from traditional antidepressants, which typically require weeks or even months to exert their full effects. Furthermore, ketamine showed promise in alleviating the debilitating symptoms of PTSD, including flashbacks, nightmares, and severe anxiety. Its ability to disrupt negative thought patterns and promote emotional regulation offered a glimmer of hope for individuals struggling with the long-term effects of trauma. The mechanisms by which ketamine exerts these therapeutic benefits are complex and still not fully understood. Research suggests that it acts on glutamate receptors in the brain, promoting the growth and connections between neurons. This process, known as neuroplasticity, is thought to play a crucial role in reversing the structural and functional changes in the brain associated with depression and PTSD. Beyond the scientific data, the true impact of ketamine is best understood through the lived experiences of those who have benefited from its therapeutic potential. These personal stories provide a window into the profound changes that ketamine can bring about, offering hope to those who may feel that all other options have been exhausted. Countless individuals, once trapped in the depths of despair, have shared their stories of remarkable recovery and newfound hope following ketamine treatment. These narratives highlight the transformative power of ketamine, showcasing its ability to bring light into the darkest corners of the human experience. Take, for example, the case of Sarah, a young woman who had battled severe depression for years, enduring multiple hospitalizations and countless medication trials with little success. Her journey was marked by a relentless search for relief, a search that seemed never-ending until she discovered ketamine. For Sarah, ketamine infusion therapy was a turning point. The treatment provided her with a sense of relief that she had not experienced in years, offering a new lease on life. She described the experience as transformative, lifting the heavy fog of depression and allowing her to experience moments of joy and connection that had long felt out of reach. Sarah's story is a testament to the potential of ketamine to change lives. Similarly, John, a veteran haunted by the invisible wounds of war, found solace and healing through ketamine treatment for PTSD. His life, once dominated by fear and anxiety, began to change in ways he never thought possible. The debilitating nightmares and flashbacks that had plagued him for years subsided, replaced by a sense of peace and the ability to engage in life without being overwhelmed by fear. John's journey towards healing is a powerful example of ketamine's impact. These are just two examples among many, illustrating the profound impact that ketamine can have on individuals struggling with mental health conditions. Each story is unique, yet they all share a common thread of hope and recovery. Their stories serve as powerful testaments to the potential of this once misunderstood drug to alleviate suffering and improve quality of life. As more people share their experiences, the narrative around ketamine continues to evolve, shedding light on its potential to bring about meaningful change.